Hello guys, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Coach David F. Siba. This is the first time you are watching my video. Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel because on this channel I teach you how to make real money from the Nigerian stock market. So today I'm going to be showing you the stock that we bought for 2025. Actually, 2025 was a profitable uh, year for us in our community. And that's one of the reasons I used to tell people don't just jump into stock market because you had everybody talking about it. Join stock market because you know what you are doing. You have somebody that can hold your hand and show you step by step. All right. So today I'm just going to be showing you the stock that we bought for 2025 and the percentage. Or before I even talk about it, please a disclaimer: this is not a financial advice. Please do your due diligence before you put your hard-earned money into any investment. Okay. And all the stock that I'm about to share with you, uh, they are already we've already take profit from them. Okay, so they're already overpriced. So you buying it now, it's like you are holding a falling knife. Okay, so this is not a an advice for you to buy those stocks. I just want to show you that this thing is very profitable, and these are the stocks that we bought. But right now, before I go deeper, so many of the time the reason why people lose money in the Nigerian stock market is because they are buying hype stocks, or let me call it media stocks. I used to call it media stock. So if you ask some people actually that, what stock do you think I should be buying? They probably tell you go and buy MTN, go and buy Aradel, go and buy this, go and buy go and buy UBA. All those stocks, they are very good stocks, but you really need to know when to buy those stocks because there are two ways you need to look into before you even invest into any stocks, right? There are two ways. You have to know your investment objective, very important. Okay, so probably a lot of people are saying, oh, the stock for 2026, this buy MTN, all those stocks are, they're already overpriced. To me, I believe that if you want to make money from the Nigerian stock market, you look for stocks that still have the potential of rising, right? Then from there you can just buy low and then sell high, right? So many people are talking about stocks, and most time those stocks are just hype stocks. And I'm going to give you an example of such stock, right? There is a stock called Julie PLC, right? I remember last year it was doing around 1,600. In fact, there was a time Gary also was doing really well, but what happened? People could not be able to sell because there are some stock in the Nigerian stock exchange that is called pump and dump. When you buy those stocks, it's very easy to buy, but to sell is a very big problem. So the reason why a lot of people lose money in the market is actually because they are buying stock, they just jump on stock, they don't know the reason behind it. Most people reach out to me via there and tell me, "Oh, Coach David, I what do you think about this so stock? What do you think about?" It? I say, "Why did you want to buy it?" They will not have any answer because you need to have strategies. If you don't have strategies, you keep losing money, right? So you need to know who you are in the market. Number one, are you a short-term investor or are you a long-term investor? Short-term investor, or we call them traders. You just want to come into the market. You are not interested in the fundamentals. You just want to follow the technical analysis. You know that, oh, this company is worth buying. Then you jump in. You buy low and you sell high, right? So let me give you an example of this stock now. This is Better Glass. This is one of the stock we bought last year. And last year we entered around this region, which is 47 naira. Yes, I remember very well. I said last year, this year, sorry, this year. This is where we entered this stock around this region, right? At 37 naira. Yeah, around this region. This is where we bought. I told my community to buy. And what happened? This stock went as high as 486 naira. You can see it here, all time high, right? So you need to have strategy. If you don't have strategy, you just keep buy over price. So imagine somebody buying this stock now at this region, right? As you can see now, you see there's a decline here, right? The stock is coming down because whenever I'm teaching you, I'm not going to use any big analogies. I want you to understand what I'm saying. So there's a decline here, right? And it can fall back to 100 or 200. We may not know because there's a pullback. You see, he hit its all-time high of 486, but right now there's a pullback, right? So if you go and buy it now, it may go down again and again. So there are a lot of setup that I know that I use so that I'll be able to know when to enter a stock. Okay, so when people send me DM, oh, I saw this stock. What do you think about it? I check my setup. If it does not profitable to me, probably at that time when you tell me that what do you think about this stock, it's already going down, right? So I'll be out of it. So you need to know your strategies. If you don't have a strategy, you keep losing money in the market. So you need to ask yourself, are you a long-term investor? If you are a long-term investor, right, and the stock price is going down, you are happy because you buy, you will be happy that you bought, right? So let me use this one also as an example. Let's say you are an investor, right? And you bought around this region, which is around 38 now, 37 naira, around this region, which is around February 2025. Let's say you bought around this region and you're an investor, right? If you even if it decline, you still buy more because you are a long-term investor. You don't care about the swings, the market swing of the market, right? So most people they call themselves investor, but they are actually traders in the market. So you need to know your investment objective. I ask people a lot, what is your investment objective? Why are you in the market? Are you a short-term investor? Are you a trader? Are you a long-term investor? If you're a long-term investor, you should be looking at some blue chip stocks or hybrid stocks, stocks that have the potential of growing in capital appreciation and also have the potential of paying you dividends, right? So you need to know your strategy. If you don't know your strategy, honestly, you keep losing money, right? Like I said, what are your strategies? Do you have strategies or you are just jumping on stocks because some people gurus tell you to buy stocks and you're just jumping on it? You need to have your strategies. So you need to know who you are in the market. Your strategy could be that you just want to buy stocks between 1 to 3 months and you are out. Or it could be that you are thinking of long term or retirement. If you are thinking of long term retirement, you should be looking at blue chip stocks like Dangote Cement and all that. Even when it declines, you are not worried. So if you don't have a strategy or more, that will not be a good one. So disclaimer: every stock that I'm going to be sharing here tonight, right now, they're already overpriced, already take profit. I just want to show you how profitable all these stocks are, and just to tell you that these strategies work for me. There are strategies that I use in my stock market masterclass. I show my people the kind of stock we are buying, and we buy low and we sell high, and we're out of the market. Where other people are still jumping on those stocks, we're already out. So it depends on your strategy. So the number one on our list is Better Glass PLC. All right, Better Glass PLC. As you can see, I remember I told you we enter around 57, 58, and we're able to roll it to 486. You see here, 58, right? 58. This region around February 2025, 58. As you can see, then we sold, right? We sold, we pull out here. Now it's coming down. The reason why you see that it's coming down right now is because a lot of people are taking profit already in the market. People are already taking profit, right? People are already taking profit in the market. So you need to know your strategies, right? So this stock did about 738% gain for us. 738%. There's not mutual funds that can give you that, right? I know that when you want to invest, you need to look for your strategies. Some people, if it's about some of my clients, they are not even interested in stocks. They just want to buy money market mutual funds, which is very good. But if you know somebody that understands how stock market works, then uh, they will be able to help you, right, in making sure that your money work more for you. I will also enter CWG, right? I remember, in fact, CWG has been a stock for a lot of time now. The first time I entered CWG was around 8 naira. Yeah, sorry, 5 naira, around this region last year, September. For around 5 naira, yeah, 5 naira around this region. This is where I entered CWG. And where is it? Now CWG is ready for 18 naira. And there's still high time that it's going to break out from this key level, break out for to even 19 naira or 20 naira, right? So you have to know your strategies. So CWG actually did about 260% this year. Why our Honeywells 160% gain? Ikeja Hotel. In fact, last month I was shouting, I was telling my guys, Ikeja is showing a buy signal. Buy. In fact, we entered around 17 naira. Yes, But right now, if you look at Ikeja Hotel now, you see that I think it was trading for 33 naira when I check it. Yeah, 30 naira now, 30 naira, right? See, so this last month, yes, last month, I was telling my guys, entered. We enter around 17 naira around this region. We enter on 17 naira. So as you can see, where is it now? It's trading around 34 naira, 34 naira 15 kobo, you see. So if you don't have your strategies, you just keep moving around and you say that stock market is a scam. It's not a scam. Oh. You are the one that does not know your strategies. And why is it that all these companies are doing really well? It's because most of these companies are benefiting from government policies, right? They are benefiting from uh, government policies, and that's the reason why they are profitable. We have Ikeja Hotel here, so all these stocks already, we're already out of it. You can buy it, but that will be at your own risk, right? Because most of the stock that we are buying in our community right now, in fact, they are not even here because the plan is to buy low and sell high. That was the strategy that I used. Okay, so it's not by guesswork. Now we also have Wako. We enter at 71 naira and we pull out at 140. And there are some of these stocks that we are still keeping for a long time. So one of the strategies you will gain from my community is that I will mandate you to have two brokers accounts or two brokerage accounts, one for trading and one for long-term investment. In fact, there's a lot of people in our community, they are just long-term investors. So I give them the kind of store that they can keep for a long time. So Stanbic, I remember we entered at 58, now it's 81%. We pull out already. Insurance, 2 naira, we pull out. That was 72%. All right. So these stocks, they are not a stock that you need to buy now. No, 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 no. They are not a stock to buy right now. I'm just trying to show you how we entered this year. So uh it has been a very profitable year for us actually, and I look forward to 2025, 2026 actually. I look forward to that time because this is really encouraging. This is really, really, really encouraging. Uh, Maybe my next video I'm gonna upload where you will hear most of my students, people in our community, where they would you will hear them talk about all these stocks, how they make money from the Nigerian stock market. So if you want to join us, why not? So now let me tell you guys, fundamentals only teach you what to buy, but technical analysis show you when to buy. That's it. It shows you fundamentals. When I mean fundamentals, I mean that you check their financials. Okay, you check their financials. So let's even look at CWG financials, right? So let's look at CWG. Let's just check CWG financials. All right. Oh, my network. So that's just fundamentals. You want to check their growth. You want to check their revenue, right? You want to make sure that all those things are intact before you jump in. Then you check your chart. All right. So CWG, I remember we entered around 5 naira 80 something kobo. Today it's 18 naira. All right. So let's even look at their financials. Let's look at their Q1 2025. So let's check their Q1 2025 and let's see. Okay. So if you look at it now, revenue in 2024, 8.3 billion, but right now 15.3 billion. You see, right? Even though their cost of sales was very high, their gross profit from 1.5 billion to 4 billion, as you can see it here. So these are profitable companies, right? These are fundamentals. These are fundamentals. So profit for the year, profit for the period. This is Q1. Yes, profit for the period. 316 million to 1.4 billion. You see, so at least this is very, very profitable. and let's go deep. So now let's look at their Q2. Let's look at their Q2. Uh, this video is already taking long, so let's look at their Q2 before we call it a day here. So I don't know. The network is really bad now. So all these stocks here, they have, in fact, Better Glass was awesome. Even right now, some people, they are, it's very difficult for them to sell because, but right now I'm out of the market. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. So we have Stanbic here, 81%, which is still good. Which is still good. If you keep your money in the bank, the least you can get is 4%, right, per annum. So, in fact, NGS index was around, I think it's around 46% for the, year to date. Yes, year to date. Year to date is 46%. So we have outperformed NGS. All right. So fundamentals teach you. Oh, the network is bad. Okay, that's open. So this is Q2, right? This is Q2 2025. So let's check their revenue from 2024, 24 billion to 36 billion. See, their gross profit also 4.8 to 8.2, as you can see now. So even though they need to work on their finance cost, yeah. So you need to know your strategies, right? So there's a setup. If I do my setup now, you see that there are some stocks that I'll call out. So there are stocks we already buy in our community actually. So many of those stocks now you will not hear anything about it in the news, right? So I used to tell people when you read the news and they say the 10 best performing stocks, the smart people are already taking profit. So if you go and see, oh, this stock is booming, you just jump in. As at that time, the stock might be declining. There may be a pullback, then you go and buy. Then you see that the stock now pull back again. You now be say, oh, the stock I bought 100,000 is now 70,000. There's a strategies, right? If you don't have the strategy, you keep burning your money. All right. So inside our community, you will also be getting a buy signal, right? The stock that I'm buying, you also be buying it. Okay. So also the profitable stocks to buy in hot sectors. There are sectors that are hot right now. Let me give you one of the sector that are going to be hot next year. Industrial sectors. That sector, I'm not going to tell you the stock you can buy there. When I say sectors, industrial sector is one of the sector that will do really well next year. So also when you join our stock market masterclass, you also have access to our 1 year mentorship, whereby you have access to our monthly webinars where I will show you the kind of stock we are buying per time. Okay, so no dull moment in our community. So if you want to join our community, okay, so what you need to do is to check the comment section. The first comment there does give you details on how to get started on our community. So once you click on it, you make your payment. And if you want to do a bank transfer, there's also an option for you to do a bank transfer. Okay, so that's it. Our stock for 2025 was really, really amazing and profitable. So this is the best time to join our community. You also be learning how to pick good stock by yourself. I will show you step by step. There are videos, course that will show you step by step on how to pick good, fundamentally sound stocks, so that you will not just be gamble and say, okay, I think this one is going, let me just buy. You will not be doing you. No, there's a lot of people losing money in stock market, not even Nigerian stock market, but they will not come out to tell you. There are some people buying overpriced stocks, right? MTN is trading around, let me even show you. MTN is trading around 500 now, right? This is MTN stock. It's trading around 500 now, 500, see, 513, right? 513. This is the time, this is where we entered MTN. That was last year, November, 172. This is the place where we enter MTN actually. So right now, I'm gonna wait for a little pullback before I enter MTN. Honestly, I'm gonna wait for a pullback before I enter this. It was around this region when it break out from a major key level here, right? So this is where I bought MTN last year, honestly. So there are strategy, guys. If you don't have your strategy, you get your hand burnt. So I'm not gonna buy MTN right now. I'm just gonna be patient a little bit. If there's a pullback, then I can enter. Then I will allow it to move. But me buying now, I'm buying at the top. If peradventure all those people that are bought around this region decided to take profit, because for me it broke out from another key level and was going up. Then there's a little decline here. Then it broke out again and move up. So I'm not gonna buy all this kind of. So you hear people saying, "Oh, best stocks for next year, buy MTN." How can I go and buy MTN at the top like this? What if people that bought around this region, right? People that bought around this region decided to take profit. What happened? There will be a nose that there will be a lot of decline. There, that is when you will say, "Oh, the stock I bought with 1 million is now 800,000." There are strategies, right? So if you want to join our stock market masterclass where you will be learning on how to go about this, okay, so join through the link in the comment section or through the description. So click on any of it. You're going to have access immediately you join. Then you can learn the the strategy that I use personally to pick good fundamentally sound stocks like this one that we are seeing. You see, Better Glass 738%. There's no bank in the world that will give you that kind of percent in 1 year. Or CWG 260%. Honeywell Flour Mills 160. This is not a stock. I'm not, this is not a stock to buy right now because we're already out of the market. So you also be learning how to pick stocks, dividend growth stocks that is profitable. All right. So thank you. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to like, hit notification button so that anytime I drop super amazing video like this one you are watching, you'll be the first to see the video. All right. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.